Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to mathematics class for standard 6th, chapter 4, Basic Geometrical Ideas, part 5. Students, what you're going to learn from this video? From this video, you will be able to learn all the questions understanding from 1 till question number 4 of your exercise 4.6. Student, your first question is depending upon this figure given to you. You have to identify all these questions which are asked on this figure. Students, let me explain you first of all the figure. The figure is actually a circle, and the points which are on the ring of the circle are A, B, C, D and E. Now inside the circle, the points are called in the interior of the circle. I repeat, the points which are inside the circle are called interior points of the circle. So the interior points are O and P. And when you're going to draw the circle with the help of compass, you know you're going to place the pointer of the circle at a point, and then you're going to rotate that compass so that you will be able to draw the ring of the circle. This is the way you draw with the help of compass, right student? So the pointer which makes a hole on the paper, actually that hole is called the center of the circle. What it is called? The center of the circle. So here what point is actually given to the center of the circle? The point given is O. Now O and P are in the interior. Okay, look at outside the ring, whatever the space is there and any point is given, then that point is called the exterior point of the circle, because it is outside the circle. So the point is called the point exterior to the circle. So your point Q is in the exterior, right? Now we are going to answer one by one. Students, let me explain you two more things here. You could see the shaded region here. This is not a triangle. We cannot call this a triangle. Why? Because triangle is having all three sides as a segment. See, but here this OA, OB is a straight line, but could see AB is a curved line. So when you can get such kind of figure where the two lines are straight but one line is curved, as if you have taken one taken one piece from a cake, right? So that is called sector. What it is called? Very good, sector. SECTOR, sector. So this is sector, students. And you could see when you're going to have a straight cut like this, where one ED is a one straight line which is joining the ring of the circle, that is E is also on the circle, D is also on the circle, right? And the part is been cut. So this part is called as segment. What it is called? Segment. Now students, when you get any straight line inside the circle, that is, could see here one straight line inside the circle, and here one straight line inside the circle, and here one straight line inside the circle. Now students, pay attention when you are going to get these three kind of straight lines inside the circle, what they are called. Could you see point E and point D are on the ring of the circle, right? So this is actually called the chord, where the two end point of any segment lie on the circle, then such segments are called the chord of the circle. Now could you see AC also? A straight line, but the end point A is on the circle as well as point C is on the circle. So this is also a chord, but one speciality is there in this chord. Now what thing special is this in this segment? What speciality you can see? We can see that A and C are definitely on the ring of the circle, but we have one more point O, which is on the line segment, that is AC, and this O is nothing else but the center of the circle. So when you get a chord, passing through the center of the circle, then such a chord is called as a diameter. What it is called? A diameter. Now look at OB. This is also a segment, but the endpoints are not totally, both are not on the circle. One is actually touching the center of the circle and other point is actually on the circle. So when you get such kind of segment where one end point is actually the center of the circle and another point is anywhere on the circle, then such is called such a chord. This is not a chord, this is actually a segment, because chord have both the end points on the circle. So this is not a chord, this is just a segment in the circle, and in the circle it is touching the center, so it is called radius of the circle. I repeat, student, the segment which is having one end point on as a center and another end point on the circle, such segments are called radius of the circle. So this O, if you are going to say OA, half of this AC, this O till A is also called as the radius of the circle. This O till C is also called as the radius of the circle. Now student, everything I have explained it to you about circle, points on the circle, center of the circle, interior point of the circle, exterior point of the circle, sector of the circle, segment of the circle, chords of the circle, diameter of the circle, and radii of the circle. Single segment or single radius is called radius, but if it is more than one, many are there, then the radius are called radii. So singular radius and plural radii. Okay. So what is the center of the circle? You have to answer. Center O. What are the three radii? Radii are OA, OB, OC. So we can write it in this form: segment OA, segment OB, segment OC. Students, whenever you are going to put this bar, see this bar, one straight line, it is called as segment. What it is called as? Segment. Okay. Now look here. Now the next question is, what is the diameter? The diameter is AC. What is a chord? A chord is segment ED. Then what are the 2 points in the interior? The 2 points are O and P. What is the point in the exterior? The point is Q. Then question G, what is called a sector? This AOB. Whenever you want to write a sector, you have to start with the curved end points. The curved end points are A and B. You may start with A, you have to reach till center, then come again to the other end point of the curved. So this is called AOB. Okay student, one more thing I want to explain in this student, that is, what is only this curved called? Suppose now I draw and tell it to you, so that it will be helpful for you for the next question. Students, when you are going to get only this much curve, right? See, I draw it once again. This much curve. This much is actually a part of the ring, right? So this part of the ring is called as arc. What it is called as? Arc. A-R-C. Arc of the circle. In this question, arc is not asked, but other questions are having this thing. That's why I explained it to you. Okay. Now, the sector is AOB, that is this shaded region, and you have to write the segment of the circle. The segment of the circle is called this shaded region, the darker ED or DE, whatever. Okay. Now question 2, you have to say yes or no. So is every diameter of a circle is also a chord? Yes, it is true. Whenever you are going to draw a diameter, it will always pass through the center of the circle, and that diameters, both the end points will lie on the circle. So this diameter will definitely be a chord also. You can say a diameter is a chord. Yes, every time a diameter is a chord. So we are going to write yes. But is every chord of a circle also a diameter? Now every chord of the circle is a diameter means what? You know, now you could see that this is ED, a chord. I can make one more chord. I can make one more chord. But all the chords are not diameter. Why? Because for diameter one condition is there that it must have a center on it. So here the center is there, but this and this chords are not having point O on it. So every chord cannot be a diameter. You understood, student? So every chord cannot be a diameter, but yes, every diameter is a chord. For the second question, we are going to write no. Okay. Student, third question is for you to do it. Here I have actually done it for you. You will understand that whatever our question 1 was there. Now it was actually drawing given to you and we have to answer. You have to answer. So now all the questions are given to you and you have to actually draw it with your own what you can say points on it. It is up to you. You take any alphabets. Instead of A, B, C, D, O, F, you can take any alphabets. You can take L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. It's up to your choice. So this is up to you to do it by yourself. Okay, students? But then also I have done it for you in case if you want to understand once again. Next question is question number 4. We have to find true or false for the given statements. So your two diameter of a circle will necessarily intersect. Definitely all the diameters are actually going through one common point, that is called the center, because every diameter is having that point on it. So yes, the intersection point is actually the center of the circle. So we are saying true. They will always intersect each other at the center of the circle. Now the center of the circle is always in the interior. Always if we are going to draw a circle, the center will come inside the circle. Yes, this is also true. The center will be always lying inside the circle. I hope student you have understood all well. Thank you for watching the video. We are going to meet soon with another video. Till then, have a nice day ahead. Goodbye.